Oh, it's been a little second since I've been doing a podcast, and it just seems like I've had something going on in my life. In fact, I've introduced something into my life willingly that really has been no good, and it's something that a lot of people all around the world have done. It's in a sense an addiction that I've brought into my life. Oh, hang on a minute, let me just take a sip of this wine, this Pinot Noir for a second. Oh, it's very nice. Oh, yes, the acidity on the aftertaste. Hints of grandma's farts and just actual dirt in there. But that's not it. The actual horrible thing that I've been engaging with recently, that I brought into my life and that is destroying my life and consuming my time and eating up a little bit of my money, is that, and it's something that I used to fuck with. I used to be addicted to it in a sense. And then I gave it up, and oh no, now I'm back into it. It's something that I've been talking about on a few other podcasts. I've like sort of hinted at it. I've foreshadowed it in a sense with talking about certain things. But here I am. I have bought myself a PlayStation 5. Oh no! Fucking hell! I'm never gonna get anything done now, am I? God damn! I'm surprised I even go to work still. Oh, I'm surprised I do anything. I mean, so look, and all I've done is I've bought the thing. I bought the PS5. And all I've bought recently was the GTA Trilogy Pack and GTA 5. And all I've played so far is San Andreas. I'm just like, I'm in my nostalgic jerk-off phase right now. I remember when this game came out 20 years ago. 21 years ago. I guess I was playing it 20 years ago when it came out on the Xbox in 2005. Oh, that's not even a year. People are listening to this right now are like, oh, I wasn't even born then. Oh man, so long ago, wow, crikey. But I mean, this new remastered edition is, it's not like full on PS5 graphics, of course, but it looks better. It, like load times don't go for like 90 seconds, There's no like huge load times at like the start of the game and then, little like 10-second ones here and there. Yeah, it obviously plays like a lot better than it would have back then, and it's also not like you got the disc drive going like when you're like really trying to get shit done. You're like, oh no, the frame rate's gone down to one a second. Oh no, I'm trying to get this mission done. Fuck, and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I mean, even the first time I played San Andreas back on the Xbox, I only got up to a certain point in the game where you're flying. When you go to the flight school, once you get to that part, and the game started fucking up at that point. So I was just like, oh, I guess I'll stop playing this then. Which is funny. I mean, nowadays, I'd be like, oh, I want a refund. But speaking of disc drive, I got the cheapest PS5, so it doesn't have a disc drive, which I'm perfectly fine with. That's cool. I'm not like a fetishist for like, having an actual disc and a case and everything, having cases around. Like, oh, I did look at them. Ooh, I have a library of them. And that kind of thing. I'm like that with DVDs and Blu-rays. And if I had more money, I'd be wasting more money on, DVDs and Blu-rays. But yeah, shit, man. I've only got like $20 in my account right now. I mean, I get paid tomorrow, but yeah, I don't have a lot. But hey, who needs money when you have the PS5 and your GTA all ready to go? All right, and I've really... How long have I been playing it for? I guess just over a week, I guess. I suppose... no, in fact, I think it's been less than a week. Holy shit, I've gotten through the game sort of quickly. Wow. I mean, talking about this flight mission, I've definitely gone past that. The game still works. I'm at, Las Venturas area, obviously. So, yeah, I've only been playing it for like less than a week. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what time is anymore. Has it been a week? 2 days? Help me to recollect. Because I got all this shit on the Black Friday kind of deal. I bought the PS5. I was like, I don't need to spend the money on a bloody, my, what do you call this here? My vehicle license and motor injury insurance policy. I don't need this bullshit. I'll just go without, you just drive around on what would you call that? Unregistered license. Yeah, I just do that. And if I get stopped by the cops, I'd be like, oh no, fuck. Oh, I haven't been stopped by cops this whole year. I'll be all right. I did the exact same thing with the RSC towing thing. Like, $117 a year on this shit. She'll be all right. bloody gambling, that is. I've only had to use the towing once before with my car. Fucking burst a tire. But I got new tires recently. Anyway, speaking of tires, how about when your tires go out in San Andreas? Oh, so annoying. When the cops shoot him out and everything. Anyway, it does seem like I've been plowing through this game a lot quicker than the last few times. I mean, especially when I was a fucking dumb 14-year-old. This game's hard. It takes me days to get through the follow the damn train mission. Yeah, wow, I've gotten a lot better, and I've just got that muscle memory, I guess. I mean, with the PS5 controller being so damn similar to an Xbox 360 controller, essentially. I mean, everything's in the same spot, and you got the, trigger buttons and the bumper bars and all that kind of crap. So yeah, picking up and playing it, just getting straight back into it is quite a breeze, especially since the last game I ever played was GTA 5, and I got that all fired up on my console as well, so that's ready to go whenever I'm keen to get into it. Yeah, I got all this shit, because I saw, the Black Friday deals, and I was like, oh, wait, the PS5 is, $470. It's, down from $700-ish. I was like, oh, fuck, shit, now's the time to get it, goddammit. Gotta get this, and then the games as well, and, yeah, they were, $30 a piece. The trilogy was just straight up $30, so that's, $10 for San Andreas. Wow, $10 for all that fun I've had, and I spend $15 on a fucking pint of beer at the bar, and I'm like, I'm not even drunk. Give me another $4. Outrageous, the bloody prices these days. Bloody hell, might as well just. It's bad enough going to the bloody bottle, or the one I work at, going there and getting a piss, but it's just crazy. But might as well do that, or even better, just make your own at home and just sit around playing San Andreas. Oh, these 20-year-old games are awesome. Yeah, I'm digging. What I always loved about the games was just the exploration, just driving around. It's just, I don't know, there's something so fun about it. It's funny how some of the vehicles have pretty great handling. I'm like, oh, this is good. The way I drift around a corner, it works very well. Some of them are too sluggish, and some of them are too loose. I spin out when I try to drift, So certain cars, it's funny, I got to look at it and go oh, this is the one I like. And even if it's a nice, fast car, I'm like, no, that car sucks, It's no good if it's braking and it keeps skidding around. But just, yeah, the whole map and everything, and just all the little, I don't know, little secrets and tidbits that go on in the game. It's all really fun. And the variety of missions is really great. I mean, it just feels like at times you play a mission and it shows you how to do something in the game, and it's really cool, but then you never do a mission like that again. I mean, they're all pretty varied. Not absolutely all. Some of them are just steal a car, bring it here, and there you go, or go somewhere and kill a bunch of people. But sometimes you got to do little bonus stuff here and there, and then sometimes that bonus stuff you can do it again. It becomes a side mission, mini game kind of thing. But other times it doesn't seem to. Other times you can never do that thing again. The thing I'm thinking of is a mission where you had to drive in front of a lady and throw out the back of your car these tire spikes to pop out of tires. Hey, that'd be pretty fun to do while just driving around, just being a menace. Oh, that'd be cool. So the missions have been really good, but I've been pretty focused on the missions to an extent. I have been driving around, dicking around. I just haven't been doing a lot of actual calamity, shooting at people and getting my star wanted ratings up and shooting the cops or anything, because hey man, blue lives matter, alright? I'd never kill a police officer even in a game, let alone in real life. Oh, so sad. No, I'm just kidding. A-cab, kill all these fucking cops, get 6 stars, and have a whole bunch of tanks show up and start shooting at them as well. Fuck the military as well. Nah, it pisses me off when I start getting the star ratings. So yeah, I haven't been doing too much of that, and I'm gonna wait until I get to finishing the game, at least just the main campaign, to look into getting cheat codes. Because I used to do cheat codes. Actually, when I was a kid, when I was a 14-year-old playing this game, I took so long to finish the game, to go through the game, and I was doing cheat codes. In the middle of a mission, if I got low in health, I'm like, oh wait, quick, I gotta do the cheat code. And I was able to do it, I had a few of them, probably no more than 10 memorized, and I had a whole booklet of them printed out, so yeah, just go through them and Yeah, do whatever you want. Go to the top of a building, spawn a, what's it called, that like raft, sea craft thing? Because if you fly that into the air, you can like almost fly it around for a little bit. Or a tank, just drive a tank off a building, all that kind of fun shit, Ha ha ha, I did that with Vice City and GTA 3 as well. Good fun. Yeah, and I used to, like, me and my cousin would, like, take turns. Like, I would get up to the 6-star wanted rating, and we'd drive around and see who can, like, last, like, just drive around until you get hit by a tank and explode, that kind of thing. So, yeah, well, that kind of shit's pretty fun, and I should be getting into that, but, man, I'm really focused on the missions, man. I'm a mission-orientated person, I'm looking out for my mission in life, sitting around playing fucking video games, 20-year-old video games. I'm sure a lot of people, like, especially my friends, maybe, like, would go like, oh, yeah, video games these days suck now. Hey, they're just made by woke, libtard, blue-haired cunts, their games suck, you have GTA now, it have a woman in it, It's just all, you don't have all the fun and the humor and the satire. The humor in GTA is pretty juvenile. It's to be appreciated. It's fine in terms of the world building, and the radio station can make me laugh at times. Oh, speaking of the radio station, like I'm noticing certain songs are not appearing on the this trilogy edition. Like they don't have Rage Against the Machine. What have I got to do? Unlock this song? And apparently Michael Jackson isn't on Vice City anymore. Oh man, I might as well not even have bought this game. I want a refund. Like I wonder how many songs have been deleted because it starts to sound like I'm already getting sick of like so many of the songs on there. I'm like, oh, I'm sick of this station. I keep hearing these same songs over and over. I really liked it the first time when I'm driving around in like the mountains or the desert area. I'm just getting sick of it. But one really cool thing, like going back to the exploration of the game, is that when you drive around, what do you call it? Like when the background in a game as you're driving, you can see it from further and further, like the horizon of things like buildings and stuff. You can see them more clearly, But like in the old GTA, it would be like you're flying around in a helicopter and all of a sudden a building appears out of nowhere and you're like, you gotta like swerve out of the way. But I think, in this new edition, like, they've fixed that, as they fucking, well, should have. as they should, yeah. That's a big advantage between this new kind of updated version and the original. Oh, God, so yeah, who even needs a life anymore now, huh? Video games. Oh, wow, so cool. Have you guys heard about video games? It's a game that you play on a video. Fucking... Sound like the angry video game nerd. Alright, anyway, so that's the end of my life then, with all this kind of crap going on. Oh, man. Fucking hell. I was supposed to, like, try and finish a screenplay I've been writing before the end of the year, so I've got 22 days? It's plenty of time, eh? And I've got a bunch of other, like, reviews and stuff to do. She'll be alright. In between sessions of San Andreas, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sure I'll finish that game. I know that I got, like, 80... what was it? About like 80... No, actually, no, 87%. That's how far I got in Vice City. That's how far I got with completing Vice City. San Andreas. I don't know. I think I got like 65 or something. 67. 67. That's the new 69, eh? Yeah, I got around about that. When because it fucked up that first time I played it on my Xbox, then on my 360 it played fine. So I was able to play it like all the way till, I think finishing all the missions, I think. But then there's a whole bunch of other shit you gotta do. I don't know, 60, 70, I don't know. But I'll see if I get, I don't know, if it's further than 80, I know I've beaten what I did before. But back then I was fucking like, printing out like, where to find all the oysters and graffiti tags and horseshoes and all that kind of crap, and where to find this little thing to get, like, takes like hours just to get like 0.1% ahead. Maybe I won't be bothered. Anyway, we'll talk more about the other GTA games in the next podcast. It's just eating up my time, damn it. Why am I even doing this fucking podcast? Why even do anything? Oh, God. Did you see that Pauline Hansen has a movie coming out? So dumb. It's like, whatever, like, I'll throw shade on her, but I don't even care about Australian politics and whatever. The thing is, like, this This movie is just so like, oh, hey there, woke tards, huh? You want a movie that will get you triggered? It's so on the nose. It's like, look at this, just in terms of like making fun of all the liberal kind of things going on in the world. Like, whoa, this liberal is for, this trans person is for Palestine. But don't they realize that Palestine is identifying as the Holy Land instead of Israel? I don't know. If I worked on that joke, that would at least be better than what we're seeing in this new movie trailer, because all the jokes are just so... just like absolutely typical... Like, it's as if they're making a parody of an anti-woke satire. That's how, like, bad it is. I mean, to the point where it's just called a very progressive movie. I mean, how much more fucking literal do you want to get with your goddamn title? Oh, let's look at it now again. Jesus. A super progressive movie. And they got this, like... Look, I mean, when it comes to, like, a bad animation style, like, I guess people start to say, oh, it looks AI generated or whatever, but... yeah, whatever. That may be, like, a bit of a easy thing to say, but that is the case. Anyway, if you're gonna, like, have a go at this... movie and talk shit about it. Oh, it looks like you're triggered, little snowflake. Anyway, let's get on with it. By the way, it is nice to see that there is like an Australian comedy movie that isn't like government funded, because obviously like this is going so against like government funded shit, but they are just about like all the way the other way around with like this kind of crap. But anyway, let me just take another look at this trailer then. Oh, really hitting all the big targets there with this one. Oh, wow. Oh, making fun of just the typical lib things. Wow, awesome, man. Where's the joke? Oh, fuck, that should be the name of the goddamn movie. I mean, when you see these kind of comedy movies that are like, or just any kind of YouTube video, or stand-up comedy, where it's like, oh man, it's crazy how people these days, they're really liberal up the ass. Oh, they're gonna be trans. It's like, oh, where's the joke? God damn it, where's the punchline to all this? It's just like, look, isn't this outrageous? Ha ha ha. I don't understand like the whole, oh, look, in clown world, everything seems so funny. Well, yeah, if that's the case, you still need to... It makes it harder to make a joke around it, but sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it's easier to like really like get that manage to find that one area to get that joke, and when you do, it can really land. Whether you're making fun of clown world, trans, lib, Gaza, Palestine, Ukraine, Aboriginal, whatever, civil rights kind of thing, or it's like a joke about Trump or whatever. Because like Trump is also like a clown world, ha, funny man. How are you going to make fun of that, though? I'm literally trying to think of, like, what jokes there were. Like, nothing made me laugh. There was just one bit where a guy says, this is Narmageddon. And I'm like, all right, well, there's a pun. there's some sort of pun going on there. Oh, look, they want to change the name of Australia. Oh, it's not Melbourne anymore. It's Nam. Where's the joke? Oh, well, jeez, I mean, it's like the Simpsons movie too. Am I gonna watch this movie? Am I gonna watch it to find out what it's gonna be all about? Hey, both 2D animated Digimation movies that are like comedy satire for the whole family. I hope it's not as bad as Badlands, Predator Badlands, the new sequel to the Predator movie and Badlands by Terrence Malick. Wow, this movie is probably going to take the crown as my least favorite movie of the year. I was not happy with it at all. I was like gonna go see it, and then I didn't, but then I had a preview screening come up. Anyway, whatever, it's a big story. God, I feel like this whole movie, like from start to finish, just fucking irked me. The opening shot, I was like, yeah, this is cool, I guess. I don't know. It's just like got that droney throat singing Dune music, but then like it just shows. The problem is it just feels like fanfic, because it's just showing the predators and they're talking, but they got like subtitles, and I'm like, they talk now. It's just this whole thing where in like this is the same series, but like these predators are so demystified now. In the original film, and even Predator 2 and some certain other Predator sequels or reboots, whatever, prequel, sequel, whatever you want, whatever they are. The predators are like, oh, wacky alien species. What is this? Oh, and you find out what they are all about as the film goes along. Like, especially like, you know, in the first movie where they don't show up for like a long time, and you know, they're wondering like who caused this violence. Was it the natives or whatever, whoever it was in the Manila of Australia, wherever Predator was taking place. And then you find out it was them, and then you find out they're invisible and they're hunting for sport, blah, blah, blah. That's all really cool. But like in this new one, it's just like you're getting at everything from their perspective. I mean, the whole movie is about this fucking Predator who's like a fucking new male. He's like, I want to be part of the clan. Like, no way, incel, you can't be part of... You're getting no pred pussy tonight, huh? Or never. You can't be part of our circle, you bloody chud. You're banished to another land. Oh no, it's not fair. And I swear to God, in these like subtitled, like like him and his brother, like he has a fucking brother. He's like, hey bro, what's happening? They're like, I don't know, they got like sort of this like quirky dialogue, and it just seems like this Predator series, the Predator himself, it's all been like Disney Plus-ified. Like, especially when he finds this, like, chick who's a robot, and then they have this, like, surrogate kid, like this big-eyed monkey thing. It's like fucking, it's so Disney. Like, it's such an Avatar thing to do, and it absolutely typifies what I said on the last podcast, the Quirk Chungus meme, the Quirk Chungus archetype. That's exactly what it is, where it's like the, quirky, lols for the blue, 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 chick, who's actually more just annoying than quirky and like just says random things just to have an appearance of humor. It's more aggravating than anything. And then there's the stoic new male who's like in opposition to her exuberance. And he's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. And then there's their... You're like, we're not going to have any kids. We've got fur babies. And that's literally what they have in the movie. And it's like, oh, the fur baby saved the day by chewing down a tree. And it collapsed on the Predator big robot thing, or fucking robot, whoever, android that like fell on, as it was trying to kill the Predator. Hooray for him. He saved the day. And Predator's like, oh, you saved my life. I owe you big time, brother. I mean, son. And all that kind of crap. Anyway, it was really horrible, and it was just such a... But then it just... As it went on, it just became like just this deadening... Like, nothing... Well, even at the start, where they're having this, like, Predator fight, I was thinking, there's nothing interesting. Like, I guess you don't really see that much interesting happening in modern action movies in terms of just the acrobatics and the effects and the way that people fight. And, you know, like, honestly, only in, like, certain franchises, like Mission Impossible and Fast and Furious. Seriously. You're gonna have, like... just these interesting action scenes where, you know, you have the whole brute force about it, but, you know, in terms of just the design and the planning of how it, like, pans out, you know, rather than just, like, bash, 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 hitting each other and, oh, you know, show you from behind or whatever, like, that kind of thing that goes on in this Predator movie. It was just, like, so dull, and it was just, for, like, almost the whole movie, I was just praying for it to end, and I know I can leave at any time, but I feel like I'm just a prisoner in the cinema. The only, like, part of the movie that stood out to me as being inventive at all is that they have this glass grass. It's like, oh, don't go in the glass grass or you'll cut yourself. But these other animals do, so you have to, like, jump on top of them to get around. Like, oh, that's cool. It's like a neat visual thing. Yeah, so that added to about 3 minutes of interesting stuff in the new Predator movie. And then, I don't know, there's just all these, like Disney sitcom, like, for kids, for teenagers, for tweens. That kind of, like, punctuation, like, before, like, an ad break is, like, the way that storylines would emerge. Plot points would emerge in this film. Like, at the end, like, who cares about spoilers, where Oh, I love how at the very end, it cuts to credits, it just says Predator Badlands, and you're like, oh, I can finally leave. But oh no, there's a mid-credit sequence immediately, like, just after the title shows up, so, oh fuck, it's not particularly mid-credits, where he's like, oh no, here comes mom. Tune in next time. Tune in next week on the Disney Channel for the new Predator. Oh, blimey. It's just very sickening. And it's just horrible how, like, I feel so isolated in my opinion that, like, these new movies suck. Well, I shouldn't say that. I haven't seen Prey, and I guess I won't now. I haven't seen Predator, Killer of Killers, the animated Disney Plus, Disney Channel for Kids cartoon that they had. Whatever. I can only go based off like this bullshit one that came out recently, but like critically and with audiences, like they're all like nutting in their parents' bed about it and everything. But everyone hates the Predator, and I mean, I guess I've said like the Predator is like my favorite fucking Predator sequel, and everyone disagrees with me. Everyone in the world, no one agrees. Everyone in the film and everyone that worked on the film and the director himself are all like, it's not a very good movie, is it? And I'm the only one who's like, I liked it. Like, nothing amazing, but at least it had that, the humorous DNA of the first one that none of these other movies do. Like this kind of crass humor, which you definitely don't get in the new movie. It's just annoying, aggravating humor. And there's some interesting things that happen in the in the Predator. Some like interesting plot points where it just seems like even when the film gets dumb, it just kind of ignores itself. And I know that sounds bad, but at least it doesn't have to carry around that stink. It's as if it farted and just kept walking. So it's walking away from its stink rather than like wallowing in it, which you think like for a movie to do is a good thing. Like when it has something occur in the story, it would expand on it. But if it's bad, then it might as well not do that. So yeah, I like the Predator, and I just think there's like a carefree likeness to it, this like manliness to it. It's really got like the original DNA of the original movie. So everyone is wrong and I am right. New movie sucks and the Predator is amazing. Everyone needs to be forced to rewatch it and be like, oh, actually, man, if I get into like my 13-year-old kid like dude mentality who's just sitting there drinking a Monster Energy drink, being like, dude, this movie's awesome, then I guess it is. So you guys ever buy a merchandise off Spotify? Well, I don't know what that company is that's mainly called that like runs through, Spotify. But I think I tried doing it recently. I saw something and I was like, oh yeah, it was just a t-shirt. I put it in my cart. Well, I looked at it and it was like $31 for the shirt. So I'm like, oh yeah, man, that's cool, man, all right. But I wonder how much shipping's gonna be. So I put it through the cart and everything and looked it up. An extra $61. So it's like $90-something for this fucking shirt. It's twice as much for the shipping. From America, it's just a shirt. Fucking hell, man. So I looked up the exact same shirt on eBay and Amazon and got it for like $40-something bucks. Man, fuck that. Why has it got to be so damn expensive? Why? Goddamn Spotify, man, I'm deleting my account right now, even though it's connected to my family members. Oh, no, he doesn't get Spotify anymore as well now. No wonder people are boycotting Spotify. Jesus Christ, man, $91. Who the fuck? What kind of rich arsehole are you? Like, if you're that rich to be blowing $61, like twice as much for the shipping on a fucking shirt, it's not even fragile. And coming from the States, I assume, I mean, you can get it for much cheaper, like, even if it's still coming from America, with the shipping. Like, do you just buy it and not even look at how much it is? You're like, I've got so much money, I made all this money embezzling out of many poor old ladies and their retirement funds. It's mine now. I live in a mansion. I'm a cunt and I get paid for it. That's the Australian dream, yeah. I guess that's what the Pauline Hansen movie's probably going to be about. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, you know what else is a bunch of bullshit? And I've already complained about this before, But this whole thing with, like... Because I watched a movie earlier this year that I enjoyed, but it said in the Australian OFLC, like the rating system, and it tells you, like, on the poster, it will say, like, rated MA, R, M, whatever, for strong violence, strong coarse language, drug use, like that kind of thing. Strong sex scenes. Ooh, I'm gonna watch this. High impact sexual violence. Oh, that's my favorite movie and I haven't even seen it. But one thing that comes up, sometimes there's spoilers, because one thing that comes up is suicide scene. And you're like, oh man, this is a plot point later on in the movie. Now I don't know who it's going to be by, but I'm just sitting there watching the movie being like, well, who's going to kill themselves? Who's going to kill themselves? When's it going to fucking happen? And it happened again with me. Like earlier this year, the film that it happened with, I'm not going to fucking say which one. Hey, it'll be a spoiler. But this suicide was like in the last 30 cocksucking seconds of the movie before it cut to the credits. You're like, oh, it was him. Well, it had to be someone, didn't it? And then again, in this other movie that I saw, look, I reviewed it recently, but I won't say what it is. But luckily I didn't know. Luckily I didn't know when I watched the film. So when the suicide happened, I was like, whoa, oh my God, that's freaky deaky. That's crazy, man. And then I watched, after watching this film, I watched a review of it by Mark Kermode. I'm going to put him on blast for this, because he's the one who said in his review, like, oh, it actually says in the classification that there is a suicide scene, blah, 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 blah. Why are you now helping them to spoil the movie? They've already spoiled it, but perhaps people won't look at it. They're very likely not to, I guess, before seeing the film. Why are you giving it away now? I even saw people in the comments saying, isn't that a spoiler? Yes, it is. It's not something that happens at the very start of the movie. I mean, to me that would still be a spoiler, but whatever. But yeah, when it's later on in the movie, oh, for fuck's sakes, you should kill yourself. I just have to, just keep my eyes away from it. Just gotta keep my eyeballs away from, looking at this kind of crap. Don't look at the fucking spoilery classification right there on the poster. Might as well fucking call the movie Suicide Squad. Oh, everyone kills themselves in the end. Well, thanks, fucking movie. I mean, people bitch and moan about, I guess movies sometimes, now they have, woke shit, trigger warnings. Oh, this film was made in a different time and reflected a different culture. Rah, 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 rah. Alright, well, that's annoying, but, hey, censorship is worse, okay? That shit can happen and people are like, oh, well, this is bull crap. And then they have the same bullshit meter go off, the same amount for this kind of thing. Well, it's much less egregious, don't you think? But whatever's less spoilery, okay? Whatever's less spoilery in terms of what if it's in the trigger warnings or the classification warnings, whichever one. And I swear to God, in Australia, they used to not say where a suicide scene was. It would just be as violence, and there you go. If there is a suicide and it's only mentioned, and I guess it would be adult themes. Ooh, very ambiguous. Adult themes. Ooh, well, this movie is M-rated. It's MA. Oh, it's got adult themes. Oh, I wonder what happens. Maybe there's an abortion at the end. I don't know. What could it be? Suicide? The fetus kills itself in the womb. The good old days of Australian classification warnings back when they weren't woke and spoilery. Why can't we go back to the good old days? Can't! Anyway, that's my bloody, that's my, what's Pauline Hansen's? One Nation, of course. One Nation. That's the name of a party. One Nation, one love. We're one, but we're not the same. You need to get on one boat and get the fuck out of here. You don't speak English. We only got one language. Yeah, that's been my One Nation rant, by the way. No more bloody immigrants or spoilers. The only spoilers I want are on the back of me car, eh? Alright, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how far away I should be from the mic. On the mic, because of how much I'm popping in. Yeah, no, it is kind of fucking me up. I gotta make sure it's not doing all that kind of crap. And I gotta get a new bloody. I've been using Audition for all this kind of crap, but I think I gotta find a new one because I don't want to be spending $114 a month on the Adobe Suite. So much money because I graduated recently. Finger quotes I'm doing right now. So I was only paying $85 a month before. Now it's going to be $115. Man, fuck that. $85 was enough to begin with. And then they brought it up to like 90. Christ, I gotta get... So, and I've only been using it for Premiere Pro, so I'll get Resolve instead of that. What am I going to replace Audition with? Audacity? Maybe. I'll find something. And then Photoshop? What do you use instead of Photoshop? GIMP? I used to use GIMP, but yeah, certain things would take too long to do, like a text outline specifically. It was like, how do I do a text outline? Oh, well, you got to copy and paste the same text and then make it black and bigger. And you're like, oh, fuck, why have I got to do it in this ass backwards way? And then you got to group them to make sure when you move them, you move both of them. I don't know about that bullshit. But I'm sure it's all better by now. I don't know. And what else was I using? Probably nothing. Yeah, that's really it. That's the only bloody programs I was using. And Adobe Firefly, which I found to be pretty crap anyway. So yeah, I guess it all doesn't matter. I might as well just... Spoiler alert, a suicide scene in my own life. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine you had your own classification in your own on your life, and you could see it, and it said suicide scene. And you're like, oh no, it's gonna be me, or is it someone else? Well, fuck, man, it's not good to know, is it? I just want to go through life all carefree, and then one of these days I'm walking around like in a good mood, and all of a sudden someone lands in front of me, having jumped off a building, all the blood splatters all over my shoes. I'm like, oh great, I just bought these shoes. That's why I was so happy. You're this fucking guy, selfish prick. There's my suicide scene, I guess. Maybe it's not me. Because it doesn't say suicide scenes. I wonder if films have suicide scenes in the spoilers. Oh, I don't know. Fuck Australia.